I think he's going to be the fourth line center for a long time in Boston.
What was the tweet, speaking of your tweets and your writing, and I don't want to ruin it for you, so I'll let you tell it, but I think it was either last night or this morning you had a tweet about what each coach the last 2 years have said about... Yeah, so what was it?
Well, last spring, I remember Nate Lehman, when Noel signed with the Bruins, Nate said, well, as soon as Bruce Cassidy gets to know Noel, he's going to love him. So fast forward 6 months to Butch Cassidy in November, December, sometime a few weeks into the season, once he got to see Noel in action, he said almost the exact same thing. Wait till Claude gets to know Noel, he's going to love him. And I think we're seeing over the last little while that Claude is starting to really like Noel's play. And last night, I think the physical play, the body checks he's throwing, he's so strong on his stick. That's Noel. That's it right there.
Long term, if he is to become this team's fourth line center going forward, the opportunity comes at the expense maybe of Alexander Koklachev. Why do you feel? I mean, I know that you're a big Koklachev guy. We've discussed him a lot just when we're around the press box. Why do you feel it hasn't happened with him in Boston to this point? And given that he's an RFA at the end of the season, given that it now looks like they've kind of given the only available slot there, at least in the middle, to Achari, do you think that maybe his days are numbered with this organization?
Yeah, I do. I think I'm surprised they didn't trade him before the trade deadline. I don't know why it hasn't worked for Coco in Boston, but clearly it hasn't. He's a different player in the American League than he is when he comes up to Boston. I don't know if I think part of it is the role that they use him in. He's a top six guy up here, if not a top line guy in Providence. And in Boston, he's been more of a, he's not going to be replacing Bergeron or Krejci. He's going to be on the third or fourth line, and it's a different role, not really suited to him. He's not a big physical player, although he's certainly not afraid. I think, maybe some people get the wrong idea about him. He's not afraid